Yeah, I done woke up and went back to sleep. Sleep. I'm talking about consciousness. Yeah, we live amongst cattle and sheep. The world's a big ball of shit. Yeah, sometimes I might go too deep. But I'm still on top of it. Not everyone copying me. Yeah, but I am not bothered, bitch. Fuck on a few thoughts I already got, cause new parts to complain. Whatever you thought, I already died, cause it's all in my brain. I hope you stop, I'm already hot, man, it's all in the flame. God damn it, it's like boss on a plane, yeah. Got 2,000 videos of spiritual ingredients and minerals to lift your soul, and now we reach the pinnacle. Yeah, the dragon I still envision, though, spitting that fire just like a lizard hole. What you did, I already did it, oh yeah. I already did that. Your love will always be real honest with you. I already did that. Your love will always be real honest with you. I already did that. Your love will always be real honest with you. God damn it, my body, oh yeah. You new to this body, you new to this plane. Emotional chaos, you flew through the rain. This should be a celebration like the crew in the gang. You go through experiences losing your brain. Somebody up higher put you in a maze. Very high, it's truly my aim. God damn it, play boss is on the plane, yeah. You niggas is foul actors, one too stiff. You need a spiritual chiropractor. Yeah, life is a movie, directors is just like a galaxy, creating stars for the main roles. Look up in the sky, see the rainbow, yeah. You looking for the flight, boss, go and get you a map, you know. You talking about hell, man, and been and back. When I astral travel, that made me dip from this track, you know. Fuck what you done, I already did all of that. I already did that. Your love will always be real honest with you. I already did that. Your love will always be real honest with you. I already did that. Your love will always be real honest with you. God damn it, like my heart, yeah.
Oh, I already did that. Would you say? I already did that. I already did that. I already did that. No, but I already did that. You already did that. And that's it. You don't got to speak. Now, let's get live and direct right now, real quick. How does anyone know? I don't care who you is. You could be from Street Fighter, playing a video game, click on, get ready to fight Sagat. India. The case may I say get ready to fight Dalsim and something so slow. I said somebody. Shit. We got to figure out though. How do anybody know 2,000 citral million years ago and stuff like that? Somebody, unless they ain't got their people here saying, look, that's me, I did that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's trustworthy. We gotta start looking at all history and all mummifications, all everything. I'm saying, because I'm gonna tell you right now, about 80% of the shit that y'all think is ancient over here, only like 300 to 250 years ago. I'm saying real, then it was stopped. Then you gotta start thinking of other places. So once you start hearing stuff like 2,000 years, and like, how somebody know that if you ain't them people? Why them people ain't up there saying, yeah. Y'all say I'm still waiting to see Dawson start talking about my art and stuff like y'all saying real shit. Dawson an Arab. I'm gonna keep it 100 and stuff. Y'all saying. I played Street Fighter and stuff like that and things like that. I played these video games. You know what I'm saying? I played this stuff. So, I don't want to hear Gal. I don't want to hear Balrog or nobody. I don't even want to hear E Honda start talking about, yeah, Dawson this, Dawson. Wait a minute. How? Dawson right there. Dawson can tell me right now he an Arab. Dawson can tell me, so I play Street Fighter. I play Street Fighter. So we're going to get this clear direct because we're going to understand certain things. Understand certain foundations of radiometric datings and who coming up with this too. You know what I'm saying? But first you just got to look at it ancient. As soon as you hear something ancient, just say wrong. Put wrong in front of it. Wrong, ancient. You know what I'm saying? Then put ancient in a box of, English terms not to use. English terms not to use. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be in a situation like, wait a minute, wait. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be getting into some shit that they ain't them people. They ain't think nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't think nothing like that and shit like that. How we gonna know how somebody thought 2,000 years ago? How we gonna know how somebody thought 2,000 years ago? How? Now how? You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about that and stuff. Now, let's say you came up with a language 2,000 years ago, right? You still speak the language. So it got passed down, it got passed destructions and stuff, or it's probably oral tradition or whatever. So you don't know nothing different, right? So you don't know. So all right, that's the natural way of it. That's the natural way right there. But let's think about this other type of way. How we get later on down the line, we got something reinnovated through English and stuff like that. Like how I know what Dawson was doing in English? How? I can't even go to Greek and try to figure out what Dawson was doing and stuff like that. Yet there's manuscripts. So wait a minute, I'm waiting for Dawson people to come out and be like, yeah, I'm the one who stretched out and goddamn they copied me on goddamn the Figure 4 man. No, what's that X-Man? No, not X, for Fantastic Four. Yeah, Fantastic Stretchy Man. Yeah, man, I ain't just somebody just wishing their dick was bigger or something like that. I say because everybody be self-reflective. You gotta think about it. Think about right now. If you want to be a god or a superhero in your mind, I bet it ain't got nothing to do with natural qualities. I bet it got everything to compete with what you already dislike about something. I guarantee it ain't nothing else but something you can get ready to compete about what you don't like about your heart. Like you got a heart murmur or something like that. Say you got a pineal gland nut stain. Say a frontal lobe. No, that. Make it God right now. I guarantee you got something to do with it. I wish I could have been a little bit taller. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I was a little bit taller. Shit, that's a little bit of energy's all there real clear. Don't go to that. That's the only time you self-reflecting, because I know I can't speak. If I go over there in Asia right now, I can't speak for nobody over there in Asia to talk about what happened 20,000 years ago. And I go over there and talk about Hecka Homo, Weon. You know what I'm saying? Well, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? The Wikion. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? A little sweat logo. They don't know what I'm talking about and shit like that. So I'm going to have to listen to one of them and shit on how Bruce Lee got created. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Lee came out the air or not and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Start doing karate kicks. I'm going to have to do that. Somehow, some way, all these cats is on a Street Fighter game. Now you gotta start thinking about that. Before you go any further, why you gonna play everybody on a Street Fighter game? Who owns Street Fighter? I'll go straight to some. You gotta start thinking. You can play some God. You can play some fake Bruce Lee dude and stuff like that. They're gonna play all kind of different shit on there. There's something wrong. Something wrong and shit like that. E Honda, he part of like the Aztecs or something like that. Some old fat Mexican. I say, Honda, some fat Mexican, you playing Street Fighter, you'll never know that. You just like playing the game real quick. I say you can punch real fast and shit like that. You ain't thinking about nothing else. No, this cat's some fat Mexican. I say real shit. It's a fat drunk Mexican that lost his career 10 years ago from fixing cars and shit. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't know how to look at stuff. Look at it clear like, wait a minute, how's everybody on a box? And then everybody online in a box. I said, well, they don't play Street Fighter right now. Everybody in the box. I said, everybody from everywhere. Shit. Then you start watching Mortal Kombat. It's all the same shit. So you gotta start thinking like, wait a minute, once some stretch like 2,000 years ago, I don't know about that. I don't know. What's some stretch 2,000 years? I don't know. Oh, that's this part of this is the light shining, make it look weird. I said, well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I'm saying? To 10,000 years ago, I don't know. Who the people around that was speaking that shit? Then that's how we can get into context. Other than that, man, it's probably made up. So y'all be careful getting online. And then you hear about some pyramid. You hear about some mummification. Like, why now? If it was a mummy, we would have been found there 50 years ago, 60 years ago. It already been found. Now I just get found now. Who projecting that they going to look for other people bones and other people family? Yeah, see that we gotta start looking at that stuff natural. That's what's actually going on. Someone pervert and like horny in the brain, and like they ain't thinking about themselves. They're like, what about these people? What about these people toe knuckle caps? What about these people collarbones and shoulder blazes? You know what I'm saying? I think you gotta start there because you gotta start thinking certain things is weird. I don't just want to hear about, hey guys, we found some mummies and stuff like that. No, I'm gonna start questioning. I always like to look at the author. Wait, man, what's in your mind to make you even want to go find that? People ain't want to go find that. Or did you take it from their people? You know what I'm saying? I start thinking real good. I think real good. Real good. You know what I'm saying? I'll be understanding like, wait a minute, it's a movie and Pee Wee Herman played in it and stuff like that. That come from a whole background or something. I like the receipts and stuff like that. Where Pee Wee Herman come from? You know what I'm saying? Where these priests coming from playing with little kids' booty holes? You know what I'm saying? I look real good. I look real good and I start looking at oh shit. Music industry, oh shit. Movie industry, oh shit. Church, you know what I'm saying? I start looking at things real good. You ain't gonna tell me it's some misconflation somewhere. It's some synchronicity somewhere behind closed doors. I see it. It's some connection, some connected dot energy, tic tac toe and stuff like that. I gotta use the bathroom. Y'all gotta peep game. Don't be retarded. But look, get into yourself and get into your own knowledge and shit, and then your literary history teach you if you already lost in the brain. Yeah, so y'all gotta peep game, man. This motherfucker shit. Come on with your own history. Come up with your own history about something, shit like that. If you lost in the sauce, you can make a culture right now, and it'll be remembered to the end of time. Because you gotta really think about these things and stuff like that. How your ancestors stuff like that become Mega Man? I'll say how they become some light form that came from the sky or some shit. Like, wait a minute, hold on. Who came up with this idea? Who the author? Always look for the author. You know what I'm saying? All the way down to the goddamn Bible. You read the Bible, just look at it. You know what I'm saying? Who the author? Oh, here go the butt hurts. The butt hurts is here. The small dicks of the butt hurts is back. Oh, saying real shit. Like, no, my belief. Don't beat up my belief. Oh, saying real shit. That's all it's about and shit like that. Other than that, I wouldn't even be watching somebody who won't talk about nothing I like. And I've been on here long enough to know, goddamn it, if I'm talking about something you like or not. Real shit. Other than that, it's all psyop, and y'all just convince everybody else that you just doing psyops on people and trying to get information and trying to figure out how you could get in. Get in. Cosplay. There you go. Cosplay again. I was saying cosplay. You know what I'm saying? Come the cosplayers to this goddamn shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Look, bad and upset, things of that nature. Look, they're trying to make YouTube a platform. It ain't. No one real who fucks with someone who watches with someone online and get in the comments and disagree. Those disagreeing came from someone who don't know themselves. You see how this get debunked? You get debunked so goddamn easy and shit. Somebody back, well, I don't know myself. I'm on somebody's channel. I don't like. Let me go. Oh, already. You just in control of AI. That's it. The end. It don't go no further than that. It don't go no further than that. These people frustrated in their mind. They frustrated in their heart. So don't get frustrated in your heart. Don't show yourself like that. Please don't show yourself. Y'all gonna show people y'all already got control over. Y'all got a weakness. Saying y'all gonna have everybody jump on it. Everybody start jumping on y'all weakness and stuff like that. You don't want to do that. Just stay a child spirit. Don't come on no adult spirit talking. Said just listen real good, or you get told about yourself. You damn sure can't tell me who I am. You can't tell me who no one is around me. Nothing. No whole generation lineage. Nothing. All you can do is think and frustrate yourself and go to hell. That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people like to frustrate themselves and shit. You know, they'll be thinking all day, like, well, how can I change this history? How can I change? Oh, that's too much frustrating thought. Just be the people. That's it. That's all it takes. Be yourself. Why people can't just be themselves? Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on my soul. They come projecting. They come away on my channel and call me a clown. Showing you a clown. That's how you. That don't even make no sense. Lord Jesus Christ, last time I checked, you had to be at the circus to even see a clown. Internally, you like going to the circus if you think I'm a clown. The end. And really don't go no further than that. You're going to go to hell no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Till you know how to learn my own fucking business. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be so many videos online about goddamn 20,000 years ago. You know what I'm saying? About mummification. All this is mental illness and talking crazies. I just like to point out talking crazies. I don't care how deep. A person is going to like expose how deep they believe some crazy talking. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I said, oh shit. That shit don't be having nothing to do with me. Like, I've been doing this since the beginning of time. In real life, going to school, it don't matter. You don't get to come online and show me that's what you into. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. You go forever feel retarded. I'm going to tell you that right now. You going to forever feel retarded. You ain't going to ever get out that retardedness. I don't know why you fucking with me. You want to do yourself a disjustice. I'm telling you right now, you ain't part of God's children. Just that alone, off the back. So you might have to watch me, but then you can't help not to. I said or something, so you don't know what to do and shit like that. You don't know yourself. You're a child. I said it, you'll go no further than that. You want to self-reflect some more? I said, I'll leave this all up to self-reflect to show old people how to deal with y'all. I'm show old people how to deal with y'all right now. Showing old people how to deal with y'all. I'm saying real shit. I'm real slick. You know what I'm saying? Real intelligent. I'm real intelligent and stuff like that. Obviously, y'all ain't. Obviously, y'all ain't. Yeah, we want to counter and separate all kind of stuff. Who gonna be on somebody else's stuff telling them who they? Man, anybody who my people agree everything I'm saying. I agree with everything I'm saying. Hold on, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Who's this disagreeable seed and stuff like that? Got to be a demon. I'm surprised I see Jesus yet. Oh, man. Everybody got to get they self-reflecting. Somebody self-reflecting prideful energy. We ain't even talking about nothing. We ain't talking about money or nothing like that. I'm saying, you see what I'm saying? Like somebody in the mind, self-reflecting, somebody who don't know themselves. And it's so easy to like to just lead everybody where they at. Hey, I see you. It's like easy. You're just self-reflecting. I said somebody in their pride getting their butt hurt right now because in their mind something that they do and don't work. So it's like tainted or some shit like that, whatever. So if whatever you into trying to control other people's mind, you got a prideful energy. Why you dumping your shit on me? I say you dumping your shit on me. Remind you, brother, I'm on offline. Whatever I'm saying, people agreeing with it already. So, you know what I'm saying? We just online putting stuff in the algorithm. Nobody even give a fuck no more. The algorithm is already janky. You know what I'm saying? So some people gonna be janky. You know what I'm saying? The end. Yeah, y'all lost real people in life. Regular people. So I don't know what y'all think y'all gonna do reduplicating something online to think us as a people gonna want to participate. We just look all evil and negative. But other than that, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is retarded. They reporting all kind of crazy. They going crazy. There ain't nothing to report. Ain't nothing to report. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but look, when all y'all real people watching my channel, go on all y'all favorite podcasts and stuff like that, y'all gonna see the same people just with different names. So supporting, not reporting. So that let you know it's like a self-reflector right now. Somebody report because I'm up here being me. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Oh, sad. The evil in people. Real shit. Yeah, just let everybody expose themselves. Everybody, so every content creator, no, it ain't no clear distinction you can ever have in life. You know what I'm saying? We got people lost in the mind in today's time. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about what people actually doing. People hold crime sheets and shit like that getting platformed and things of that nature, right? They like, oh, run on this cat stuff because he talk about in his title something to do with ancient and can't nobody know ancient. So, oh, this the right stuff to go ahead and flood. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see? Look, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. No one family, no one friend, no one is like, yeah, that's cold. That's cold. That's some cold game. That's some cold game again. That's cold game. I'm saying real shit. Look at the haters. Look at the haters. They dying to come up with another idea to convince people it ain't the government. You got old people on the game. They like, wait a minute, yeah, this wouldn't even be that's much an investment. Why they care so much on your mind? Regular people don't do that. I'm saying, why they care so much about what's on your mind? Ooh, this is ugly. This is nasty. Look at nasty. This app is nasty. This app is nasty. You know what I'm saying? Real shit is nasty. Nasty work. Nasty work. Look at my title, y'all. Look at my title. Look at my title. Now, do your history on anyone who hate on anything that got anything to do with that. That leads you right to the people in my chat. Lord Jesus Christ. Yeah, trust is at part like 3%. I said trust is at 3% in society right now. Trust is 3%. Y'all focus on the wrong things. We see what everybody focus on. Y'all focus on the wrong things. I said the wrong thing. That don't look like it's the people y'all is catering to issues or problems or nothing. Going to attack people on YouTube. Going to cyber attack people on YouTube. That don't look like it. Oh, I'm saying. Oh, this is what y'all come to. Y'all know nothing better. Y'all can't do nothing better. Y'all got nothing better to do. Lord Jesus Christ. Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on my soul. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all listen to y'all old folks. Old people around y'all in y'all areas and stuff like that. They put y'all into games and stuff like that. Y'all listen real good. I'm one of your elders and stuff like that. So yeah, do get prepared on some type of platform that look like it's getting funded by something. Something is a world problem now. That ain't a world problem. That ain't real life. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be plucked from here. It's gonna be plucked from other content creators. So like, please get prepared. Get prepared. Lord Jesus Christ. Damn, y'all childish. So we living in a time where regular people is the adults now, not the people who think they doing anything. Like, Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy. I didn't know it was like that. It's like that. Yeah, ain't no men no more. Ain't no women no more. Ain't no everybody kids. Ain't no adults. Everybody kids. So yeah, y'all can bet y'all bottom dollar. Y'all just gonna hear kid ideas, kid decisions about stuff, kid way of going about business, kid way everything is a kid. A fucking kid. Well, fucking kid. Yeah, I'm only voting for some old person now that's in regular somewhere else. A regular person. That's from a regular area. That's it. That's the only person I vote for in any capacity. You know what I'm saying? In any capacity. I'm good. I'm good. American platforms are trash. You know what I'm saying? You get on an American platform, you gonna get trolled by racists. You know what I'm saying? Then they gonna try to flip it on you like you racist. This is an American platform. No wonder China is so harder than our platforms and shit. And America got the nerve to be trying to sue TikTok or something like that. Man, China don't give a fuck about nothing that's coming from here. We ain't nothing but consumers over here. I said we the people. We ain't nothing. We the people buying the whole thing to get cyber attacked on. So we buying the thing to get cyber attacked on because people in their feelings. Who got time for that? That's phony as hell. That's phony as hell. Look at America, y'all. Look at America apps. Look at America apps and the people who try to run it. This is their way of trying to convince us a narrative. Like this is their way. It's retarded. It's dumb. No wonder China gets busy with other stuff in their schools, everything. We ain't about nothing. We're about competing with content creators. Lord Jesus Christ. Lord Jesus. Hey, we. I'll respect it. I'll respect it. Hell fucking no. Hell motherfucking no. Y'all mentally ill. That's literally. Y'all mentally ill. For real. Like, y'all really don't know, like, wow. That's what I want with y'all. I'm gonna finish this mixtape. But yeah, y'all help yourselves, man. Y'all get yourselves together, man. I got grace for y'all, for real. Y'all get yourselves together, man. The mind, physically, get yourselves together. Y'all gotta get yourselves together, for real. Y'all need some deep cleansing, shadow work, whatever you don't believe in, believe it. I don't know, attached to something. You're gonna need something though. Like, you can't just be out here naked like that. Y'all can't be out here naked like that. You got to get into something with yourself. Find yourself. Try to learn about yourself. Something. Like, you can't be out here naked like that. It shouldn't even be no way in hell people online should even be able to come at y'all like this. Like how I'm talking right now, where I'm hitting your spirit, that shouldn't even be a thing. Like, why is that even a thing? So obviously y'all crossing boundaries somewhere or something like that. But get yourself together. Like, y'all gotta get yourself together. That don't make no sense. There should be no reason people in the world, none of that shit is even having an idea that don't lead to nowhere but calling you retarded. If it's something else, that's cool. You don't want to get placed in those situations though that you just lose all credibility based off lack of logic. You don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself together. I don't care how much time it takes. If it takes some time off or whatever you're doing, or would you got so pent up in your mind or physically, or would you so gun-hoed on or rooted on that you got to start practicing some let go energy in some way, shape, or form. You can't be letting everything outside of you affect you. I mean, you can't, especially if a lot of shit is justified. That's just not going to cut it. Like, whatever practice anyone into, esoteric, get into it. At least start practicing what you preach. I don't be seeing it. You know what I'm saying? So at least start practicing. Y'all got to get into something. You can't be naked. And that goes for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking in broad general right now. If you ain't got nothing to attach to right now, you're lost. You're finished. It don't matter what position of seat that you in. If we in a different shift, like, you have to understand how to get yourself together mentally and physically. Nothing outside of you is going to be able to help you with that in any capacity. And your only way to be able to even transmute it is getting yourself together so it can become more relatable to the point whatever you're transmuting it into becomes fruitful. Like, other than that, everybody gotta get themselves together. Y'all, and can't nobody just be out here naked like that. Like, y'all too naked at this moment. Everybody is naked. Y'all are naked in this new shift. Y'all are completely absent to anything. And I'm trying to put y'all in the game. But it's not helpful. That is a weirdness. That's not helpful. You know what I'm saying? We like things to be helpful. And if things is being weird and being rejected, that's still a form of helpfulness. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to learn how to align, learn how to apply, not cover up. Everything is about projection at this moment, and everybody's self-reflecting some cover up. I can only self-reflect the Great Spirit, so I can only teach you what needs to be done the right way, or however the case may be. Anything that gets me is just some upholded energy that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I always got the relatability. So it'll always be someone in my dream that'll be able to wake me up. You know what I'm saying? Anything I don't know, it'll be someone that got the same energy I'm doing to myself, who I can wake up, someone inside when I'm dealing with myself. I think I might be seeing people outside of me, but I'm getting ready to meet somebody that's gonna let me go through a door, that's gonna wake me up out of a sleep, and I can be born again. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm with the Great Spirit. I don't care about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? None of this stuff is even serious. You know what I'm saying? For real, to keep it honest. So that makes it weird too, that YouTube is an American platform and there's over exaggerations about things that's not even serious. You know what I'm saying? These things are not serious. You know what I'm saying? People online, content creators, this is not serious to be that invested. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. When we talk about years and years and years and years and years, it's doing reverse. It's doing a complete opposite because that's not fruitful. So yeah, y'all gotta get yourselves together, man. That's all. I just came on to prove a point. And other people said, hey, if you once you do this, that, and the third, if this align, this shows in this area, whatever these people want to know. But at some point, people gotta get themselves together. Like that's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. People gotta learn themselves. If you don't know yourself, take more time into that. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. If you gotta start over, start over. If you got your language and you got people you communicate with and things of that nature, then keep that going. But any other thing, that ain't it. That ain't it. You know what I'm saying? It's just leading into falseness, false realities about things and stuff like that. And it doesn't even necessarily make no sense and stuff like that. For an example, can nobody tell nobody nothing over here if you don't know the native language? So who would you talk? What starting point would you even be talking about? And if you start with English or whatever the case may be, it don't matter who you are. So you can't call nobody no foreigner over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no history where my mother said she got off the boat, her grandmother said she got off the boat, her grandfather got off the boat. No one ever taught that, and also still got our practice. So I don't even get how someone could even cross that line with disrespect in some type of way because of whatever you involved in. That is must be back to supported by a network or some shit like that, because no one even that's what I'm saying. That's kind of weird. That's like me going somewhere and I'm speaking a whole different language than Asians, and then I'm telling the Asian what the fuck they are or some shit like that, and what they need to do, whatever the case may be. And then let's even talk about the DNA thingy, right? No one ever had that. So whoever self-projecting, because they don't know themselves, create a DNA system. First they try to figure out themselves, then they try to figure out other people or whatever the case may be, and still don't know. You know what I'm saying? Then a lot of stuff was just done to blend in themselves. So you need to keep that in check too. Being a white person is just mixed with Asian and some damn lost Arab tribe or Berber tribe or some shit like that. So this is your seed, confusion or whatever the case may be. So that you can't go to somebody else's land and tell them who they are, even if they got a DNA system or not. Bitch, they the people on that land. How the hell you gonna go to somebody else's land and tell them who the hell they are? You got to figure out who you are. The fuck? That don't even make no sense. So y'all get yourselves together. Everybody's self-reflecting. Get online right now and type in Asian culture. You're gonna see Asian. Type in a Native American term. You're gonna see a Native American, or you're gonna see me. Type in a freed man, what they talk about. You're gonna see a freed man. Type in even Pan-African and stuff. You're gonna see what they talking about. Tap in NOI. You're gonna see an NOI person. Type in a Hebrew Israelite. You're going to see Hebrew Israelite. Right now, all these representations got something of the people speaking themselves, right? Except what? y'all do your own thing. Because everything is self-reflecting. You ain't about to get past that. It seems like it's only one group of people that's talking about everybody else except themselves. And everybody else is talking about themselves. You know what I'm saying? In some type of way. So why this anytime there's some type of weird confusion, that lets you know where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need to tell Shaka Zulu who Shaka Zulu is. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You can't teach me my language. You can't teach me none of my practices. And nothing like that. You can't teach me how I got online, created circles on the ground and shit like that. That's how he actually made the mounds. But how I made the teaching y'all about the 7 spaces in the sky and how to actually do it, you can't teach me that. And I didn't read a book to know that. Yet I could read a book and see it's authored by a white man and talking about my people. But in the white man mind, it's some type of test study. So it's just Indian or Native or something like that. Or some whole people. So I'm saying, like, it's weird. That's when it gets weird. And then they doing that with everybody else too. Africans and stuff like that. With bones and mummies up under the pyramids and stuff that they finding in Africa now. And shit. Ain't some tribes over there can speak for that shit? I'm pretty sure there's enough African tribes over there that get on YouTube and start saying, yo, and got their camera and everything. I could take y'all to a bent tree, right? I could take y'all to all these things. Myself, where I'm at, because I know exactly where they at before y'all even got online and start talking about these things. These things is just normal shit, like that you would do your history and it go to my. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's not get things mistaken, because we gotta get these things clear. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all tripping, people tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Trying dominoes?
No, I don't want no dominoes. It's always a scam. This chick look too. Anytime somebody look too perfect. That's fake. Whole fake person. I ain't no real person. Ain't nobody that perfect. It's like a person that's mimicked to look like someone who ain't perfect, but you had to do it a perfect way. So the person don't look perfect, but you had to make a person that don't look perfect a perfect way. That's what AI be looking like. So it be looking weird. They hair be going between their eyes sometimes. The eyebrow sometimes look like it's an outside object to the things that's it's in. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck is this shit? Oh, well, look, and then sometimes they be having the AI video like that. Pete motherfucking game. I don't have to teach it. It's already a family thing. I don't have to teach that. Right? You ain't even ever seen me teach that. It's already something I'm already at, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You see the bent tree. This is a goddamn Minnehoking. I ain't from there. It's Minnehoking. Oh, my bad. That's a bent tree. Now, do your research on a bent tree. I don't have to get up here and boast about it. Now, when and this video came out, what, 7-8 years ago or something like that. Well, how many times this came out? And that don't even matter, bitch. This is my whole life and family going through this motherfucking shit. 8 years ago. Before y'all even thought of anything native online. Before y'all even thought of anything. Even my walking talking mixtapes or whatever the case. The bitch, I don't have to sit up here and boast. That's what you see white men starting to make y'all do when they trying to cause a race war. So of course everybody about to start protecting their culture and stuff like that. But motherfucker, this ain't nothing special. This ain't nothing new. But you get online right now and see 1,000 white people teaching it or something like that. Like they know something about it. And then they sit there and try to talk about it like it was 20,000 years ago. Then here's how they change history. Try to make it seem like the natives over here didn't know nothing about that. And they was trying to figure it out. Bitch, that's wrong. You see, like, that's where it get tricky. You got to understand they trick. You got to get in the white man's mind. You will know they trick. It's like a trick. It's a trick. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, a couple years have passed. They're the ones who did the bent trees. They're the ones who made the valleys. They're the ones. We built this city of rock and roll. We ain't built shit. Goddamn it, motherfucker. Billy Joe Audi, Rolling Stones is foreigners. You have people built something and instead of sat somewhere and capitalized it. The end. It ain't never go no further than that. I don't remember no white man with no arthritis in the kneecap building anything with the Skywalker Mohawk natives or no damn that turned into white man after a while to replace them. No, they just killed all the ones after the buildings was built. Then some new white man come up there and talk about, yeah, we them ones, and took the land again and took the reservation. The only cats with a federal, who federally recognized, and you damn 5% or 2% or neither at all. They got the nerve, and then these the people getting the check and got the nerve to be the ones talking about who else is federalized. No, get the hell out of here. So they create the whole circumstance for foreigners to be recognized. Get out of here. It's like that. Y'all peep game. It's a projection. That come from a seed from people who know themselves. So you a slave in your own reservation and shit by someone who ain't 2%, 5%, and got the nerve to question. They don't even know their own DNA and shit. They mix with all kind of shit. Mexican, Arab, Italian, German, all kind of shit. And talk about they native. Get the hell out of here. You don't speak the language. You don't do the practice. And you got a goddamn tuxedo on. You lying to me. I know you ain't about to question me, and this guy, and you the one lost in what that mean in the first place. You ain't got none of the goddamn shit that the whole thing mean before that shit was even brought over here. What the hell y'all even talking about? Y'all lost in the sauce. See, there's a whole bunch of crazy talk. That's what I be saying. It's crazy talk. You get online, all you gonna see is crazy talk. And I'll say, so if you in my chat right now, you already. It don't even matter if you free man, any ethnicity. You hear somebody say I'm crazy talk, you know where that's coming from. That don't even make no sense. It wouldn't even be even a Native American in their right mind that even come in my chat and disagree with the hell I'm talking about right now. What the fuck? So anyone is that's just weird. How the Americans is using their apps. You don't use your apps for stuff like that. That's racism, low key. That must only work on foreigners or something like that. But like, I feel like I don't have that type of literary history, so I look at other reasons why I be blocked. I don't look at the foreigner reason of why they be blocked and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And get demonetized. I be looking at other reasons. I'll be like, hold on, I just remind me of it. Then I'll be having other people watching me saying it's this, it's that, and other people put me on the game. Shit I don't even be paying attention to. Other people be paying attention to and shit like that. And be like, oh, okay. Okay, they innovating this again. Okay, they did this to y'all. Oh, okay, they doing it to us. Oh, okay. Oh, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be like the end. I don't take it serious though, because it's like it's childish to me. I ain't dumb either. I ain't about to sit up here and act like, and damn sure I never practice talking about my own people. I don't talk about nobody. I get up here and talk about my knowledge and my teachings and stuff like that. So anytime I'm getting flooded in my chat and getting blocked, I have no choice. Like I want to talk about my shit still though, but I'm gonna throw in there some spiritual ass kicking. I'm gonna throw that in there too, because you just can't just be getting away with all kind of stuff without me being aware. I see this. All right, I'm like, boom. All right, fake channel. All right, boom, that, boom. Okay, that's my knowledge. Boom, that's my shit. Oh, okay, I'm getting replaced. I'm saying, so anybody that's around knowing I'm more talented than everybody. That's their idea about it. It ain't them stopping to fuck with me and then get on to how y'all trying to replace me. It's them looking at it and getting a light bulb on their head. How is this person getting the same circumstance and this cat right here been here 10 years? And then everybody who know me and then family and then tribes and stuff, they're like, how this look like it's the same shit. Yeah, let's just go ahead and create our own shit then. And why would they be in our way if we creating our own shit? And now it's starting to look like now we're in this shift now that it's apparent they need us. Now we here. It's apparent that they need us now. So what do y'all need us for? To be frustrated about something? Like, I don't get it. Would you need me to be frustrated about something? Or I don't get it. Or you need other people that y'all doing something to be frustrated about? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I thought people was bosses. That's what I thought. Bosses don't get in frivolous, stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is why we have so many people gaining kinship with regular people. I hate to even bring this up. Even people like Big Meech. You had a lot of people in it because it ain't got nothing to do with him selling drugs. It probably has something to do with his energy. And when he was around people, it probably was more relatable about something based upon him sitting back and not doing other weird mental games with people. Regardless if he was even selling corned bean and squash. It ain't what we do, is how we do it. Now, he did something against the law, but in a nutshell, why people probably fucked with him ain't have nothing to do with his crime. Whatever he was doing behind his crime whatever energy he had. It was some shit like that. That's what people be looking towards. This would make old people in neighborhoods and regular people and stuff like that second question even snitching or not. If it's the hustler, not even beyond drugs. You could be hustling clothes, whatever. Not the thief, not the murderer. See, you would get online and think these things is one thing, because it'd be perverts online creating that narrative and shit like that. Don't nobody who trying to run a little daycare, a little skating ring, a little clothing store. None of these people, nobody in the hustler mentality respect the thief or the murderer. I don't know where that came from. You would hear that online though. You would think. This how you know it's corny people online. You know what I'm saying? No one. All the way to the suburbs, people who want to be Malibu's most wanted, and you know you can't get that shirt from nowhere else but Yo Connect in the hood and stuff like that. No one in the hustler mind creating bad business on any level, and actually will fight fire with fire. You playing with kids, you harming women, you murdering, get the fuck off the block. Get the fuck, like, that's made up. That online, that's made up. Ain't nobody sitting around running around no motherfucking thieves and no motherfucking murderers and no god. Ain't nobody doing that motherfucking shit. Hell fucking no. Get the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody doing that damn shit. Especially if you're a content creator. You just trying to be peaceful now and shit like that. But then you just got haters now. You can't even be peaceful nowhere you go. So it kind of make me seem like that whoever came mind their business, what is you doing it for? Just to frustrate people for no reason? Because motherfuckers be trying to teach other motherfuckers that actually is retarded how to not be retarded no more. Don't nobody got time to be fighting two fights. And I look at this online one as an unnecessary one. You wouldn't even be hearing shit you don't like if y'all wasn't flooding people comments already. You ain't about to sit here and tell me y'all ain't got no. This is almost about 2 years ago already. Them cutting my head off and shit like. You think people ain't been watching that? I'm just saying it, but I'm trying to explain to y'all why y'all ratings is getting low, and for y'all to get out of that thought form of what y'all think y'all doing wrong. Y'all might think y'all doing wrong, like, oh, let's create a narrative this way. Y'all, no, whatever you do, you're gonna be judged. So anything you do right now, y'all keep adding fuel to your own fire. It ain't that you have to create another narrative, it's that you're showing people who you are. So the more you even create narratives, you're just exposing your own hand. Y'all got the wrong idea about what y'all doing. And so it's clear now. Even if older people have to point that out, it's clear now. It's like, I guess y'all thought that attacking content creators mean you can have the minds of the people, but you forgot that the people is the content creators. Whether it's people that's just the audience, or it's just the people talking. Everybody don't do the same thing. You can have someone who's connected with people that's joining the military, joining sports, joining stuff. Y'all get online, start doing psyops on the content creator. It's these people that's affected. It's these people that gonna be like, I don't want to join the military no more. It's these people saying, I don't care about the news anymore. It's these people saying, I don't care to hear what Michelle Obama is saying, so her views must be fake. And these people and my nephews and stuff that they just doing something to provide for themselves, must be connected to the cyber attack. See what I'm saying? So then when you get on the news and say, we're going to do something about cyber, you start to put the light bulbs on people's heads now. See what I'm saying? Because it's like, what are you doing? Saving face now or something like that? You know what I'm saying? When you trying to take your hand out the cookie jar or something like that? Because it ain't what you thought. Your head been in a cookie jar, but people think it ain't no cookie jar. And people online who talking about cookie jars, let's hurry up and deplatform them so people don't know. No, that's when you actually showed there's a cookie jar. For an example, content creators never knew we was influencing anybody but our people until we started getting demonetized, and then we started to see a flooding of news channels. You didn't do your plan, stop something. You showed what you doing. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like, What are you doing? Is you retarded? Y'all could have just made a whole nother app just for that, for online, if you don't want to network no more. Know what I'm saying? Don't get online, deplatform people, then you get on and not deplatform, and you want everybody to watch you. That blocks us from being able to watch you because what just was done. If something was done naturally, okay, we'd be like, oh, what's this? You can't do a whole psyop and then do the first plan. Like we can't get out of, like we got to get out of that one. We can't even get out of that one first. Like, oh, look, they just deplatforming everybody. We can't even get out of that first before we can just sit and easily watch what y'all trying to do and copy us. It's weird. We wouldn't even be thinking about, oh, they trying to compete with us. If y'all just did what y'all did, the moment y'all did a whole watching system on regular content creators and then tried to be like us, you prevent the goal. Because before we can see you, we got to look at then what happened. This must be attached to what's happening to us. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that network. That's how we looking at it. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to help motherfuckers and shit like that, and I get the most hate. I could be helping motherfuckers in regular positions and shit like that. They put my spiritual back against the wall that I don't even care about nobody else but my people now. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to help me, and I can help you in some type of way. I don't even care to even talk about it or care to even be in. And if I'm getting blocked, that's the only thing I'm defending. And I'm still doing my talent. Still doing my creativity. I don't care how I look. I got enough back pocket energy so for the great spirit to know anybody down here with common sense. I know that this the shit. And it must be something else going on that's beyond this person that someone ain't got no business doing or whatever the case may be, and they go to hell. The end. No one is excited to join y'all industries about nothing. So that lost credibility. So you got to act like God's children for your shit to even survive. Industry-wise, product-wise, consumer-wise, the more you go against God's children, the more you have to look at yourself and remix it to look like God's children, and then you put yourself in God's world. It won't work. None of that demon shit worked. So how you was making money, you failed it. How you was having your hand in a cookie jar, you failed it. And now you have to make cookies that look like God's children cookies and stuff like that. And don't nobody want to buy it. Don't nobody want to buy what you selling. You know what I'm saying? You guys still ingredients and shit like that. I'm trying to put y'all on the game. Y'all don't even understand the shift. That's all it show me. You only wasting time want to tell me something. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a whole stranger and tell me something. That's it. We don't go no further than that and shit like that. I'm like, for an example, if I got a page and this is and I'm up here speaking for my people, people go listen to them as my people. So the moment that there's some energy on trying to say there's some disagreement or there's some other type of shit going on or whatever the case may be, that can only come from the seed of someone trying to use me and my audience for something else. Because you can't be part of my audience. How is you part of my audience? I'm not platformed. I'm not even talking about monetize or not, even though I'm talking about like platform, like when you're funded by someone rich or a corporation or whatever the case may be. I shouldn't mean anything. So only my comments or is people that already fuck with me or whatever the case may be. So obviously this is someone who's thinking that they own YouTube, which they do own YouTube, but exercising their power to extreme. Because it's one thing if I was platformed and I was involved in these things. Okay, that's another thing. I understand. I got a check from it. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. It's another thing if I built something on my own volition. That's unmoral. Anytime somebody built something on their own volition, that has nothing to do with you. So it gets weird anytime you try to make it have something to do with you. If it was something that how something started, that's how it ends. If YouTube made people, made stars and stuff like that, then there's a certain recommendation that can make sense, that can look more for the great spirit, for God. If it's a situation where a person did their own blood, sweat, and tears and went on their own volition, right? They don't need no assistance. So any type of blocking or whatever the case may be, that's negative. It should be a way where something could connect on a relatable scale, or there's some narcissistic energy behind it where a person is trying to use what a person have already built on their own with no help. I didn't get help by no human. No white person ever helped me do nothing online. And I see how they helping everybody else and stuff like that. And if they want to use the excuse of monetization or the little psyops that they sent to me, you can't tell me you made more money than I made you.
There's people right now who got my records online, who I done shouted out, sold a lot of shit that they wouldn't even sold that shit without me, made fake soul group shirts, all kind of shit, sold all kind of shit to actual real people with my influence or however the case may be. That's a universal law. You can't get online and spill your racism and negativity and be the very same person I helped and people that I helped and then sit here and try to act like we're inside of a world that a person ain't supposed to know that. So it's like you hate me because I'm intelligent. There is no other reason or whatever. There, like, it's like people creating some type of seed in the world where they hate you for you knowing something, you knowing common sense. You see what I'm saying? That's like someone lying to you and then you realize you're getting lied to and they mad at you because you realize you're getting lied to. You ain't even angry. You see what I'm saying? Like, what kind of bullshit is that? Like, but in like deeply, like in the heart. Like, that's the most negative thing I ever experienced in my life. Like, that's actually the highest form of racism, slavery, and then to be a stranger, to be strangers. So, like, I know I'm a better person than any individual, especially individuals online that keep trying to remix shit every day because they're in a box. Same day, different shit, same day in their mind. But this is getting watched and it is being seen. You know what I'm saying? And that's the highest form of racism, manipulation, bribery, right? It's a form of bribery. Negative, it's universal laws. You see what I'm saying? And that's like the purest reason why I separate from that shit ever since 2016. And everything the Great Spirit show me another piece I need to separate from. But in a nutshell, no one should even be taking that long trying to use another individual like that in that type of capacity and then have teammates to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's the I never experienced that much racism. Like, even in my real life, all ethnicities, like, love me. Like, I love everybody else. Like, so even when y'all think I'm online, and even so, I'm not a racist person, but in all actuality, what y'all see me experiencing, I've never got that before from anyone else but white people. And when I got online, so I'm not even racist. I'm up here just expressing. But what's going on from an equilibrium perspective, I've never experienced any form of racism. And then me getting online, I experienced it, and then on the most extreme level and things of that nature. So everything I be saying is even justified. You see what I'm saying? So it's just a situation where people in the government is trying to turn good people into bad people. And I leave it there. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, now y'all know what this shit is about. Y'all know what all this shit, well, y'all been know, but y'all see how it's done on certain other people and stuff like that, and how it's done even on extreme levels and mental manipulation and stuff like that. And don't nobody else got access to that equipment but the government. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just speaking personally for me. When I get up here, I'm speaking to my people and personally for me. And I know, and it been enough years, and then even this, how we just did this live stream and how I've been going on, how everybody been talking and stuff like that. It's a fact. It's rooted now. And I never experienced no form of that, but on the highest level now, online. So we know apps is made specifically for racism. We know apps is made specifically to watch people and how they've been doing. So this is another form of tapping or another form of like tapping phones or whatever the case may be and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's always backed and supported by racism or people in charge of racism in some way. So that's how it always is. It is never nothing different. So you have to understand that. Or it wouldn't be. History speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? So this is why you're not even supposed to have trust in everybody and with everything that come out their mouth or whatever the case may be. And when you already get put in that position, you will constantly get attacked by the same people because they're always in some type of coping, trying to remix something because they don't know themselves. So you're constantly going to be in the eye of the pervert. You know what I'm saying? Not the eye, no ego, no nothing. Anytime you see an eyeball, there's some perverts behind it. So just understand that. But that's how it is. That's just the way it is. How we the little situation we got the apps and stuff. But me just personally in my life, everything I've done and everything I did and everything I seen. And so I know when I got online, it ain't no one else who hate me but a specific group of white people. It ain't no one else. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's whoever into my people shit. So that leads to another area. So whoever is a talking crazy in their mind, not even practicing what they preach, is coming from that area or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Because you can only cosplay what I'm already doing over here. Ain't no way somebody got their own spiritual practice over here, over here on these native lands. So you all the way down. For an example, right? Let's say you a foreigner, or you already over here, and you got somebody speaking English try to tell you who you is. They ain't got the language or nothing, right? You will go to a Mardi Gras and won't think about nothing, right? The whole Mardi Gras is a whole Native American cosplay. See what I'm saying? Like shit like that it have to be in your blood. There's you, just itself, where you're separating from that. You know, even these powwows and shit ain't no powwow. Ain't what that is and shit. It's some white man running down on a football field, and half of them ain't. You know what I'm saying? There's some mixture. There ain't some other shit going on and things of that nature. And then we all mix. That ain't the thing about even saying mix. It's the thing about who wrote something down on a piece of paper, and this is a civilized way of something that wasn't done that way. And then it doesn't even matter the percentage scale of mixture or the purity level. It's still funky game going on behind closed doors. It's still some bullshit paperwork game going on. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, that's how anybody from this land talk. The end. And you ain't about to even pop up no one who running no reservation and shit. They talking, they ain't them $2, $5 native, them ain't Native Americans. Them ain't none but them white man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. You know what I'm saying? So don't come up here talking about nobody else's shit or just being in your fucking hatred, funky ass energy. That's funky. But yeah, so we just gotta know what's right and what's wrong. And people don't know what's right and what's wrong. They want to get all weird and things of that nature. And I don't know what's wrong with people and stuff like that. But there is a right way to do things and there's a wrong way to do things and shit like that. And at this point, you know, I think the world is retarded. You know what I'm saying? I just think the whole world is retarded. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even focus on comments. Other people focus on comments more than me. I'm looking at it now as this is a psyop, just to see the kind of psyop it is and how it's ran on other people's shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just basically where we at right now. It's nothing else fun to do online. You know what I'm saying? But watch. So since people want attention so much and stuff like that, ain't nothing else to do but watch. So everything is just being shown. Oh, okay. Oh, this is how they do stuff. Oh, okay. This is what they do here. Oh, go to this people. Oh, okay. They're using this person for this. Oh, this okay. Watch. Y'all wanted to be watched. Okay, y'all took us out the game. You know what I'm saying? So we just up here talking to our people, and it's going back to regular life. Cause can't nobody be sitting around worrying about shit that's not in our control. So for an example, let's say gas prices go up. That ain't in my control to worry about it. So who's ever sitting around raising gas prices? Okay, they got to think about themselves. Does that make sense to raise it? Or does it have something to do with something else? The end. It has nothing to do with people who has not. Like, so if I was y'all, I wouldn't even worry about stuff that's not in your control. So whoever you watching is self-projecting. So if you don't work at no gas corporation where you could be at a round table deciding gas prices and what's going to be the price of the carton of eggs and cereal and milk and shit like that, you don't need to worry about that. So let's say you reach a situation where you can afford it or you can't afford it. You don't need to worry about that either. Only thing you need to sit back and think about, is whoever's in control of these situations don't know what they're doing. So whoever in a situation that they know other people might be in need of providing, or however the case may be, and don't know how to run it, don't know what they're doing. Whoever in a situation of where gas prices is going up or whatever the case may be, okay, they don't know what they're doing. You should never have no conversation going into a dialogue about it. You should throw everything onto people, because you will find yourself thinking throughout the day about shit that ain't got nothing to do that's going to help you throughout your day or your legacy or your people. Know what I'm saying? You'll find yourself having dreams about shit that has nothing to do with anything. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, you probably thinking about a law or something like that you get ready to have a dream about. And it don't have anything to do with what you got to do to make sure you got a roof over your head. It don't have anything to do with what you got to do to make sure you have food on your table. It don't have anything to do with what you got to do to even make sure you keep gas in your tank. So at some point, you know, sitting around wasting seconds, minutes, and hours about someone else's decision that they don't even care to ask you in the first place about it is a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like being in fear without a fear. That's almost like worrying without a worry. Wait till it's actually there for that thought to actually mean something. If you just sitting around pondering over thoughts, oh, I'm in fear, I might lose this, I'm in fear. You didn't do it. You didn't lose it yet. Or you didn't do it yet, even if you try to do something successful or whatever the case may be, right? You're in all these thoughts before the thing happened for the thought to matter at that moment, for it to actually even mean anything. You sitting around, you're just jumping into premeditated energy that actually works against you. That's actually how you make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Premeditated energies will only be utilized for God. So you're premeditating a structure and a gift that can be brought here that others can utilize. When you transmute that premeditated energy, you have to force other people to utilize it with you, but it's for something self-serving. And something will always go wrong because the filtering system that was made to be rooted in to go for it block out other areas that a person is not able to see once they reach into lighter layers or more experience in, or time has passed, that is going to bite them in the butt in an area that they didn't necessarily think it would. So it's like energies where you just got to do things right. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to all these qualities that people be in and stuff like that. But hopefully y'all get y'all mind together, because, you know what I'm saying, it's just weird at some point. You know, it's just weird. And a lot of people get into weirdo-ness and then self-reflect and throw that on other people as if it's not a... Like it don't matter if we all mix... Like, for an example, right? Natives, free men, like Asians, like in some case, I don't know why sometimes, even going back to white people, why you don't think somebody will look at you weird when you're talking about their history? Like, what make y'all think someone want to hear about their history from you? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. It's like almost like, so they can sit up here and just... I look at that like that's a comfortability, whereas things in other areas been going on for so long and you reach a comfort zone, narcissism start playing out in other areas that don't belong in. So you're already in the mind frame of thinking something is normalized in one area. Then when you jump in this area and start to get some kickback, start to get some rejection, you don't understand why. So then you start to self-reflect and say that these people's negative. For an example, you get online right now and see a whole white man either talking about a free man in Africa bones or a Native American bones start moving around in some type of institution or museum or something like that. Start talking about, yeah, these the furs they had, this they had, and things of that nature, right? And who are you talking to? Is you just talking to other people? Because that's literally a sign of disrespect to actual people. Like, where do you get that shit from? You don't want to give it back to the people? Like, so in your mind, people just ain't people. Like, sometimes we got to really question these things. It's like I guarantee they cannot sit down and think how talking about, hey y'all, we found the mummy in Africa or down in Mexico, and it had big lips or something like that, or it had this, that, and the third. Like they did do a whole damn documentary about it, not knowing What energy is you in before you even thought to go fully with it to make you think that was cool? Like, that alone. But you see what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. That shit is like you expose a hand and you don't realize you expose it. You expose the hand that, yeah, we destroyed you and your people. So we're feeling like we're being nice by telling you about it. Like, is that where your mind stopped? Like, I don't get it. Like, what? I feel bad about myself if I went and got rid of some other tribes here in Africa and Asia, and then I get some type of superiority mind where I feel like, well, I don't want them to feel bad, so let me teach them about them. What? No, the first thing I do is take my motherfucking pocket, put my money where my mouth is, and give it to someone of their people so they don't be crippled and that person can speak for them better for them. And I feel like I did some type of spiritual justice and mind my fucking business from now on. And if I wanted to be a boss, if I own that person's property, I ain't crippled them. They probably ain't got no problem paying rent. They probably ain't got no problem keeping their water bill on. If the corporation is in my family name of the piping system, they probably ain't got no problem keeping the heat on. If the corporation, so goddamn it, I ain't even got to worry about this person either. And if they got a better idea, I fund that one and let's make some more fucking chicken. Other than that, man, ain't no bosses down here. Ain't no main star players down here. You know what I'm saying? The end. The end. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Like, things could be so much more simple and easy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to get into all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think everything else is just be bullshit. It be rhetoric. So I feel like I'm bullshitting right now because I second question even going online and going deep. So I teach a little. Then what's ever happening to me, I just defend myself. And the end. You know what I'm saying? Should I go back to how I started online in the first place? Because I practice what I preach. I'm saying I practice what I preach. You know, I don't get online and sit in some type of thought pattern to be like, damn, I'm not getting likes. Damn, my views going down. Damn, I'm 100. Like, this was never, I had 100,000 subscribers before they started giving out subscriptions, those reward things, whatever that is, and playing with people's numbers. So my shit natural. I'm genuine. You know, I built YouTube and things of that nature. So for me, it's not a thing. I'm just giving the world a piece of me. The end. Oh shit. I'm giving the world a piece of me. The end. But other than that other shit, that's for the birds. You just show me you a child, you a kid, and I got more authority over you. I know myself more than you know yourself. And then they did it for so many years, it goes straight to white man. So it's some white boys who think they cowboys or some United States of cavalry, and just copying things after me. And I just copy things after the Great Spirit. So whatever the Great Spirit do, I do. Whatever I do, they start to make narratives around, or whatever the case may be. So that's it. That's why they turned online into some new way to get signed. So it ain't nothing but feds running online right now. They run online, all feds. They try to get everybody just to be judges of nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even express your own creativity or anything in that nature. Based upon everything I say is what they're copying, basically. They don't have no mind of their own. You know what I'm saying? So why do I gotta look at something a certain way? Or why do I gotta sit here and accept something that's clearly against my people? And things you just steal and cosplay, and then think that I'm supposed to get up here and talk about the people you want me to talk about. The fuck kind of shit is that? And you copying me? I'm the authority spirit then. I said, the fuck you copying me? I don't need you. You need me. I say I didn't never think about trying to get signed to nothing. I ain't never reach out to no nothing. I built my shit off my own volition. You need me. I dropped my own nuts. I dropped my own dick. You know what I'm saying? I built my own volition up. You can't say the same. Nobody in no brotherhood can say the same. I'm the only Massasoit. Can't nobody say the same. All y'all need, everybody lost, no matter what situation, to the highest, to the lowest, middle class, whatever the case may be. Y'all need circumstances and situations and help. All y'all got help. It don't matter if y'all all join as a team to try to block me. You getting help to do it. So you going to hell. You going to hell. That ain't you helping to go against God's children. But all y'all humans be needing help. None of y'all dropping y'all own nuts or y'all own ovaries and shit like that. Y'all all plucked from God and come up with y'all own things in y'all mind to cope and justify doing negative things to other people. When y'all motherfuckers even come on here doing psyops on my page, you getting help to do it. So y'all still doing that holy, I'm getting help quality. Like, and God see that. That's ugly as fuck. Because I don't got no help. I'm doing what God do. God was on his own volition. I'm doing things off my own volition. God only get blocked when things inside of it making it sick. I'm only getting blocked because I'm a good person getting motivated, becoming a bad person. That's becoming sick. So whoever come after the fact, who are alien, you come in someone's mind and their heaven and then come through the nutsack that you mixed up and shit like that. God damn it, that's the only toxic affectedness. And then they go travel and settle on other people's lands. You affect people's bodies, make them sick when they have a thought that they shouldn't have had a thought in some spiritual pocket of hell that they got grace because they come after everybody. So it's like, get grace. And I should stop getting grace. You know what I'm saying? And then for the most part, it pop up in somebody's mind and then somebody start fucking, but the energy that they in and start fucking is greed, colonizing and shit like that. Somebody else ethnicity. And then you get this colonizer race. You know what I'm saying? Who don't know who they are after they come from someone who just had them in the mind. And the thought that affected Genghis Khan or somebody was like, how about dropping my dick in someone who over in the next continent up there in Africa, and then start fucking Berbers and Arabs and shit like that? Who came birth out of that nutsack is a confused race of people. So they just think they aliens, they just think they everything or whatever, and then take from Genghis Khan and take from Arabs. Hey, I blow up everything Arab, and I got melted metals and swords to do it. Asian, and then you blend that in. You got someone who don't got Asian eyes. They got Arab, the texture and stuff like that. They just got the light skin of an Asian, of an igloo Asian, and then the beard and the losing hairline quality of the Arab and stuff like that. Y'all been down with all energies and stuff like that. So that's you only got that kind of concept. That's where they come from. They don't come from nothing else. Aliens. That's what makes them aliens. So it's like fighting over someone's colonization rulership first. That didn't got old. And like, this my grandfather. Then they got into colorism. Then the ones who didn't like to be the Asian mixed with the Arab because it might be too dark. This when they started to go against the blue-eyed ones that was mixed with the Berbers, the Asians mixed with the Berbers who got colonized by Genghis Khan, and then for the most part, then this where that's the seed of colorism. Here where colorism comes from. They only competing. I'm lighter. No, I'm lighter. I want to be light. I'm light. Well, maybe we supposed to be dark, so let's blend in with that. So then they just get into some. Well, we got the old weapons of our grandfathers. Swords, and then we got this mentality, blow everything up. You know what I'm saying? So it don't really reach no comprehension. When it comes to spiritual system, dressing, culture, and shit like that, that got to be copied. They got to get into other shit like, well, maybe these people were our ancestors maybe should have mixed in with. Well, maybe these people. Well, maybe these people. And so, and then just get into that. And then it gets into heavy self-reflecting. Well, let's make the whole world not know who they are or something like that. And shit like, then replace it with them trying to be superior. Well, if everybody light, that mean they're mixed with us, or we're the pure race. You not even pure. The fuck? That didn't make no sense. Anybody who white. So when you see them trying to call Native Americans Alaskans or from Asia, they're trying to steal our culture. It's when the white man, aka white, ain't no ethnicity. It's just the Asian mixed with the Arab, and then they came over here and start mixing with us Native Americans, and then this is where you get the real light Native Americans now, not the tangy ones. Well, we had light and dark anyway, but it's still here's where you get them. And then the more they blend in, decade after decade after decade, you get the $5 Indian and the white man that's not even an Indian at all. He just owned a reservation because he's federally recognized because his $5 Indian grandmother or grandfather who that probably possibly didn't even have no Native American at all. They that just, you know what I'm saying? Italian or something, you know. And then they could just claim, yeah. And they getting checks and stuff like that. And they don't even got the Indian spirit. They wearing tuxedos, going to college, getting institutionalized and getting taught that they from a non-warring tribe. Man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's some whole other shit going on right there. That's the whole other psyop. These are psyops. All these things are psyops. And shit like that. But yeah, so that's they trying to make everybody think that's where they're from. So that's why Africa is so vague. They want to tell you from Africa, right? Okay, first you got to question, why is a white man telling you that? So they the reason why you confused in the first place. Then now if a white man could tell you from Africa, then the white man should be able to tell you where you could pick up a check then. Because it's all self-reflected. That's what y'all freedman got to start saying. See, I'm giving y'all game. If someone's so much in your business and they don't like the way you think and they think you're wrong about something, right? If you a free man and a white man could tell you from Africa, well, they should be able to tell you what tribe. They should be able to tell you where you go pick up a check from. That's in America somewhere and shit like that. If a white man can't tell you where to go pick up a check, they can't tell you where you're from or where your history at it either. Then they can't tell you how you complain at the end. You know what I'm saying? So they in your business. And that's why they don't do Native Americans like that and shit like that. And that's why you see them do other type of psyops on my shit. You know what I'm saying? They have to kind of take what I'm saying and then use it with AIs or other ethnicities and stuff and remix it because they can't do it themselves. AKA always just want to claim being native somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to do that anywhere. The UK right now is claiming native to India. British right now, Britain, the redcoats right now to this day is claiming native to India, and they've been doing it since 1920. So you ain't about to sit here and tell me that this whole game themselves. This is the game. What the fuck? So for the most part, if a white man could tell you where you from, they should be able to tell you where you could go to get a check. So if they don't want to give you no check, they shouldn't be trying to tell you where you're from. Because if they can tell you where you're from, shit, they must be involved in it. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more. How you know where I'm from? How you know what I'm at? Okay, what's my language and what was done? You chop my people's head off or something like that? Did you give them a job or something? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Whatever you did, because you talking real good telling me where people from. You know what I'm saying? That's how y'all got to start thinking like, okay, tell them they don't do that. But for y'all freedmans. Y'all, next time they sit up here trying to tell y'all where y'all from, you from Africa or whatever the case may be, you let them know, okay, I'm from Africa. Where at from Africa? And don't forget to let me know where in America, what bank I can go pick up my check to. I'm saying real shit. Other than that, what is you even talking about? Why are you even involved in other people's shit? You know what I'm saying? Think about it like that. Because look, let's say me, native, you the free man. We create some Tuscarora shit, some Lumbee shit, some goddamn it, Yamasee shit, some Seminole shit, right? And let's say we go invade Asia. Let's say we go invade Asia because we trying to make Genghis Khan kids get from over here. Like get out of our stores. Get out of our stores, right? So let's say, all right, since y'all want to be over here, we about to invade y'all. But let's say we come up with another mental way or something like that, right? And then we come up with just a mental way where we're just gonna take over their stores or some shit like that, like and take over, right? Now, for the most part, here's the thing. Now, this is what's going to be weird about it, right? Because they already got a establishment going on. So it's almost going to be like, it's going to be confusion. Because if we go over there and actually just do that, and then we're bringing a whole bunch of shit from over here and shit, eventually we're going to have to start telling them where they from or speaking for them or however the case or whatever that we done. Either we're going to help them out or we just sitting there trying to stay there or some shit like that. And at some point, if we all trying to have our own space or whatever, that ain't even gonna make no sense. You see how it ain't gonna make no sense? So eventually, we can't necessarily claim them. We gotta come up with some other type of shit while we over there all the time. You know what I'm saying? And then in our mind, we always know we just over there because We trying to get Genghis Khan kids out of here, and we about to make them jealous because we trying to take over their stores or however the case may be. But in all actuality, we can never ever tell them anything. You know what I'm saying? It'll just be some shit we'll start doing by force after a while, shit like that. And then start questioning, like, okay, then why are you even in our face? Or whatever the case. Now, say we have to come up with an answer of why we in their face. We ain't got nothing to say. And then let's say we've been over there for a long time hearing them talk against each other and stuff like that. They're going to be waiting for us to talk against each other. What we actually going to say? Because when we start talking to each other, we just basically exposing what we doing to them. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't ever going to sound right. You know what I'm saying? So eventually it get weird. You know what I'm saying? Because then you got to make up aliens and shit. You got to make all kind of weird shit. It wouldn't even make no goddamn sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all over the goddamn place. Everybody all don't know them goddamn selves and shit. But they colonized that shit over there, and they over there claiming that goddamn shit over some other damn shit. They making them people think that they ain't who they are, mixing everybody around and calling everybody Indians or whatever the case may be. So that's them trying to even steal Indian culture. Or you wouldn't see so many white people on reservations. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Wait a minute. It should be no more online questioning about shit. For real. People gonna have to start talking about their own shit now, man. Look at these reservations, yo. And half of these are made up tribes. White people specifically did that to claim native. They'll make up a tribe, make up a reservation, claim it, and then attach it to Native American history and try to say, yeah, and start raising generations saying that they always been here. Don't know shit about the culture, don't know the language, nothing. That don't even make no sense. That don't make no sense. So anytime you start seeing a news channel start talking about something, yeah, white people involved. They done washed it up. Because that don't even make no sense. We don't got no platforms. You know, half of them people running casinos will be white man. When you start seeing, look. Damn white man. That's a damn white man. Another white man speaking on Native American shit. Look, that's like me right there. They fake shit, though. They be faking pictures. Faking pictures. Look, whole Arab. That's an Arab. That's an Arab. I bet I wouldn't even be able to have no conversation with him. Anytime they make an AI picture or try to draw it, that's when it's either a little bit more realistic or something like that. Soon as you start getting to these reservations, you're gonna get to the white man and shit. Look, Asian man. That's an Asian dude. This is white people trying to mix in with everybody, and since they Arab and Asian, they're trying to make everybody either white or Alaskan Arab. Just convince everybody they them in some way, shape, or form. So even if you are African or a free man, and they say you got white person in you, no, they just saying you got Arab and Asian in you. White man not even an original race. That don't even make no sense. Look, these ain't no damn Navajos. How is this a Navajo? That's not no. Shout out to the real Navajos, the Danettes. These are not no Navajo Native Americans. Come on. Come on. Come on. Like, come on now. Are you serious? Look at this. Whole white man. That's a whole white man. That's a whole white man. That's a whole white little boy. Come on. You mean to tell me come on. Bruh, you can't go on no reservation, all white. Come on. Nah. Look, now this is more normal. Me. More normal. Look, leave it up to them. This is all we look like right here. A damn alien. That's all. That's really what it's about. Look, that's what they really like. Look, right there, go right there. That's how we think about them right there. There they go. That's what we. No, they don't give a fuck. Know what I'm saying? White, come on, white man, come on. Come on. Come on. Am I tripping? No, am I tripping? Come on. Come on, bro. Look, you can even look at this. Look, the AI one, look closer to me, and look at the real people that's next to them. That's not AI with the cop car next to it. Look, that's letting them know the eyeball. Look, that's letting them know eyeball. Look, that's letting you know the white man. I said, come on, come on, come on. Nah, how? Look, we don't even be mad. Free man, other people don't even be mad. But you got to put yourself in other people's shoes and got the question, like, come on, people will take offense to that. You can't be looking at content creators and thinking that can't nobody, or that's a real native right there. That's a real Navajo. That's a real Navajo. Shout out to Grandpa. That's real Navajo right there. That's a real Navajo right there. This other shit, look, this is, Asian man, white man, did Joe Rogan. Come on. That's crazy as hell. Y'all crazy as hell, bro. Y'all crazy as hell, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Nah, I know I'll be tripping. Come on, man. And I can't click on one thing. Man. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find a reservation. That's for real. So you ain't about to tell me, come on, this is history. Proof is in the pudding now. You can't be questioning nobody and stuff like that, man, and y'all ain't getting questioned. That got to be questioned. Look at this white man. Look. Building my own house on my Indian reservation. What? Like, come on. Building my own house on my Indian. Am I tripping? I know I ain't tripping. Come on, man. Let me at least find one. I'm trying to go as far as down as I possible to at least find one, man, if somebody ain't cosplaying, man. Well, I did find one. Shout out to the Navajos, but come on, man. Come on. Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. Straight white girl. That's white woman. Look at the phenotype. That white woman. Come on. That's not even 2%. Come on, man. Nah. Look. The A.G. Garland visit the Crow Indian Reservation. Look at the Crow Indian Reservation, y'all. Look at the Crow Indians. Y'all. Look at the Crow Indians, y'all. Hold on. Look at the Crow Indians. Oh, come on. I'm done, bro. Y'all tripping. Nah, y'all tripping, man. I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart, though. Like, y'all stay in peace. Y'all stay spiritually connected. Everybody get their mind right. Flight boss, bitch, you know. But yo, you're not listening to the bottom of the Terry Smooth. I'm the Royal Archangel Uriel. And I'm going to care God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. Nah, hell nah.